She told you it was over. She said she needed space. She wanted to be free, to find herself, to see what else was out there. And yet, she still watches you, still checks your stories, still lurks on your profile, sometimes liking something by mistake, sometimes vanishing for weeks only to come back and watch everything in silence. She broke up with you, but somehow she can't let go of you. And no, this isn't love, this is psychology. When a woman walks away, it isn't always clean, it isn't always absolute, and it almost never means she's fully done with you, because even when she says, "I don't care anymore," she watches, she listens, she checks your profile when no one's watching, she asks mutual friends what you've been up to, she rewatches that one video, opens your old texts, and stares at your name before locking the screen. Again. So why does she do this? Why is she stalking you after the breakup? Is it guilt? Is it regret? Is it longing? Is it manipulation? The answer isn't that simple, because women don't stalk what they no longer feel connected to. They stalk what still holds emotional power over them. It's not always about wanting you back. It's about needing something from you that she didn't get while she had you. It could be validation. It could be reassurance. It could be the power to see you suffer. Or it could be the hope that you'll still be available, if she ever changes her mind. But here's what no one will tell you. A woman stalks a man she didn't expect to miss. She left thinking you'd fall apart. She expected you to chase, to beg, to spiral. She thought walking away would make her feel stronger, but instead, you vanished. You didn't chase, you didn't plead, you didn't explode, you became silent, and that silence burns more than 1,000 words ever could. You see, when a woman ends things, she often prepares herself for your reaction. She imagines the crying, the texts, the calls, the "I'll do anything to fix this." She braces herself for the chaos. But what she's not prepared for is your indifference, your silence, your calm. When she sees that you didn't break, when she sees you standing tall, focused, evolving, something inside her fractures, because now she has to question everything. Did I matter at all? Was he pretending the whole time? Why does he seem even more powerful without me? That's when the stalking begins. She starts watching not because she loves you, but because she's confused by you. You've become the unsolved mystery, the question she didn't answer, the chapter she thought she closed, but the story kept going without her. You were supposed to fall apart, but you rose instead, quietly, powerfully, without saying a word, and that's what haunts her. It's not that she wants to come back, it's that she can't stand not knowing if she could come back, if she ever wanted to, because a woman doesn't just miss you, she misses the version of herself that mattered to you. When she sees you thriving without her, it forces her to confront a deeper fear. Maybe she wasn't as important as she believed. Maybe she wasn't as irreplaceable as she thought. Maybe your love wasn't dependency. Maybe it was discipline, and discipline scares the ones who expected control. Understand something deep. People only stalk what still gives them a feeling. That feeling could be love, it could be hate, it could be jealousy, it could be curiosity, but it's never apathy. If she truly felt nothing, she wouldn't watch, she wouldn't care, she wouldn't even remember your username. But she does, she remembers, she watches, she waits, and all of this while telling the world she's moved on. You'll hear people say, if she's stalking you, she still loves you. No, that's a trap. Stalking doesn't always come from love. Sometimes it comes from ego, sometimes it comes from insecurity, sometimes it comes from the discomfort of seeing you handle the pain better than she did. In female psychology, attention is currency, and your silence is emotional bankruptcy. She expected to control the narrative, she expected to remain the center of your world, even after she left. But now, you're unreachable, you've gone off the radar, you've become emotionally invisible. And so, she checks, she searches, she stalks, not to reconnect, but to regain control. Breakups are not just about love ending, they're about power shifting. And when she left, she thought she had all the power. She thought you'd collapse. She thought walking away meant she'd won. But when she sees you calm, when she sees you post without her, when she hears nothing but silence, that's when the power flips. Suddenly she's no longer the one choosing, now she's the one wondering, is he really over me? Has he moved on? Is he seeing someone new? Was I just a phase for him? And that's what haunts the female mind more than anything else. The idea that you healed faster than her, that you forgot her first, that you're doing just fine without her. But here's the truth she'll never admit. She wanted you to hurt, not out of cruelty, but out of ego. She wanted your suffering to validate her importance. She wanted your sadness to reflect her impact. She needed to feel unforgettable, and your silence robbed her of that. That's why she stalks you, to see if there's still pain in your eyes, to see if you've posted something indirect, to catch a glimpse of that old version of you, the one that needed her. But she won't find him, because he no longer exists. You've changed, not out of revenge, not out of pride, but because pain woke you up. Silence sharpened you, and detachment saved you. You are no longer the man she left. You are now the man she'll never understand. She stalks you because you broke the script. You didn't act like the others. You didn't chase. You didn't collapse. You didn't try to prove your worth. You walked in silence. You healed in shadows. You transformed in solitude. And that terrifies her, because now she's the one haunted by the ghost, not you. She's haunted by the version of you she didn't fully value, haunted by the love she thought she could return to whenever she felt like it, haunted by the realization that silence can be louder than any apology. The female mind remembers in waves. She might forget you for a week, then dream of you for a night. She might block you one day, then scroll through every photo the next. Emotions don't move in straight lines. They spiral, they loop, they reappear. And in that spiral, she will return. Not physically, but digitally, psychologically. She'll stalk in silence because admitting she still cares would be too vulnerable, too risky, too exposing. She wants the illusion of control. She wants to watch without being seen. But here's where your power lies. You don't give her what she's looking for. You don't post cryptic quotes. You don't share sad songs. You don't hint. You don't flinch. You remain still. And in that stillness, she feels chaos. Because women don't fear a man's anger. They fear his emotional control. Your detachment is her discomfort. Your calm is her confusion. Your focus is her frustration. She stalks because she's looking for cracks, signs of weakness, openings to come back, or at least prove to herself that you still care. But when she finds none, she spirals deeper. Understand this. If she's stalking you after the breakup, it's not your responsibility. It's not your cue to respond. It's not your invitation to reopen old wounds. It's simply a sign that she underestimated you, and now she doesn't know what to do with the version of you that survived without her. You are no longer in her control. You are no longer her emotional puppet. You are no longer the man who waited by the phone. You are now the man she has to stalk because she can no longer reach you. And that is the true reason. She can't stop watching,